Everyone, did you know that this Statue of Liberty is the original Statue of Liberty? Fun fact. Welcome to our walk, and we'll continue in a moment. This Statue of Liberty is located at East 60th Street and Madison Avenue right there. And believe it or not, it is created by Bartholdi, the same sculptor that created, of course, the Statue of Liberty that we all know, that stands in New York Harbor. Hey Lily, see the statue cast in bronze from the original plaster sculpture? It was enlarged 16 times by the artist to create the Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor, perhaps the most recognized symbol of freedom in the world. Look. So this Statue of Liberty was created, let's just say, as a prototype for the Statue of Liberty that is standing tall in New York Harbor. Hey Lily, Corvette Girl, Ken, Junge, Deborah, good evening from Brazil. Isn't that fascinating? And it's a few steps away from Central Park, 1 Avenue block, a minute away from on 60th Street. So if you're in Midtown and you're walking around Central Park, you just come here and take a picture and take a good look at the Statue of Liberty. Hey Joyce, good to see you. Isn't that amazing? And look, currently she's holding Ukrainian flag as a symbol of liberty too, so it is very symbolic. John R. Hey, Joyce and John. Hi, Ellen, Delilah, and everyone. Hi. DC322, good to see you. TC, Michigan. Hello, everyone. I'm from Traverse City, Michigan. ATC, good to see you. Good to see new people in chat. Always welcome. Gregory Kelly, hello. Hope Delilah as well. Yes, thank you, Gregory. Everyone's good. Yeah, let's take a good look. A lot of people don't even know that they can find this statue here, right in Midtown Manhattan, and that this statue was the prototype for Statue of Liberty, so to speak, because it was enlarged and built and brought to New York Harbor and installed. Fantastic. Edgar Gonzalez, hello, good afternoon. Pretty awesome. And this is where we're going to begin our walk. We are on East 60th Street and Madison Avenue. Welcome everyone, thank you for your likes. Right away, the more likes, the merrier. The more likes, the more people will find our channel. Let's welcome new viewers to our channel, and thank you all who are subscribed and watching us. Gregory, nice to see the support for Ukraine. Sorry, I said it's East 60th Street. Correction, this is East 61st. So East 61st and Madison Avenue. And Madison Avenue, next avenue in front of, up there is 5th, and 5th is the eastern edge of Central Park. So let's take a look at the park. This is Madison Avenue. It's kind of windy. It's 45 degrees Fahrenheit right now, but it's windy. It's kind of nasty. It was better during the day and sunnier. Now it's kind of cold. John, I had a meatloaf and mashed potatoes for dinner. I'm telling you, John is eating well. Jamil, Hey, good night to you too. This one is the Carlton House. Fancy name. Probably, of course, private residence. We don't know how many units are here, but don't be surprised if one family is occupying the whole building. It's possible too. But probably maybe a few. Hard to tell. We are walking toward 5th Avenue. This is fancy too. This is hotel, the Pierre. A Taj Hotel? Is it a Taj Hotel? The Pierre. See the doorman, the city entrance. Mulder, hey Gregory Kelly, how many miles a day do you walk? I don't even count, to be honest, but I think probably minimum around 3 to 5, that's for sure. On Earth, good evening. Hi Brian, hi Ellen, everyone from Brazil. So now we're on 5th Avenue. Central Park South is to our left, maybe 2 street blocks. Right there. Grand Army Plaza and Plaza Hotel, which is right there in front of us, as you can see. Oh, the trees are trying to bloom, and the weather is kind of weird, so they're kind of trying to do it, but it's not super warm yet, but they can't wait anymore, I guess. Evening New York traffic. Hi Julio. Hi Deborah. Let's walk in the park a little bit. So right in front of us, we can see through the park, we can see Central Park West. Those 2 towers are Columbus Circle towers. It's a mall and Mandarin Oriental Hotel and private residences, and these towers are also private residences, very expensive ones. A Noble Sweetness, RJ. Gregory, looks like it will be a nice sunset. Oh, maybe, perhaps. Let's take a look at the trees. Here and there, they look much better than during the winter. Surfboard, hello, hello. Cami G, hey. Yep. OT, sup? Blooms already. Yeah, it's about time. And look at this installation time. This installation. We saw that before, but since we're here, we might as well take a look one more time. Caroline, hello. This is from Brazil. Boa noite, Brazil. Cambridge, I don't understand the statue. It's called Ancestor. by Bharti Kher. This will probably help you understand that art is interesting. Marceloso, good evening. Kind of creepy, right? And there's Plaza Hotel on the left. Yeah, from this angle it does look weird, for sure. Okay, let's walk through the park a little bit, look at the blooming trees maybe. Why not? It's a nice intersection, Central Park South and 5th Avenue. Nice views of Central Park. Joe is going to go finish dinner before hubby gets home. I'll talk to you tomorrow, John. Bye, Al, and everyone. Have a blessed evening. Thank you, Joyce. You too, and we'll see you soon. Enjoy your dinner. Flowers. And trees. Leandro, good evening everybody. Hi, Al Greens from Brazil. Hi, Leandro. Greetings. All we need is slightly warmer and more pleasant weather. And why, good to see you. Welcome everyone, we're in Central Park in New York City. We started a few steps away on Madison and East 61st Street by the original Statue of Liberty. So if you missed the beginning of our stream, take a look a little bit later, you'll hopefully enjoy it as well. Pretty impressive. Hey, Fawn. Quiet. quiet in here. Steinway Tower, yes, this one right here. Originally, Steinway piano store was downstairs as a foundation of this tower, and still there. But the tower was named after that store that was there in that spot. Still there, but they raised the whole. This is the thinnest tower thinnest residential tower in the world. If you consider the ratio, width to height ratio, this is pretty crazy. But the units, the views are, amazing. Of course, it's like each unit. It's basically its own observation deck. If you're up there somewhere, the higher, the more fun that is to watch what's going on down here. And sometimes you wake up and you are in the clouds are sometimes lower than the upper floors of that tower, so it's pretty cool and also pretty expensive. Those are one of the most expensive units in Manhattan for sure. Deborah, I'm from Brazil. Thank you for sharing those beautiful images with us. You're welcome, Deborah. Please hit that like button, everyone. Thank you, Noble. Hi, NY. Nice scenery. And pretty colorful too. Mohammed Yasir, what time's in New York? 6:49, 1849. Oh, you hear the ducks? The ducks are pretty loud. John, it was beautiful weather here today in Wyoming. Let's zoom out a little bit to get more buildings in one frame. Kevin Emilcar. Hi, Kevin. Oh, look at that. That's... Whoa. It's 44 in Wyoming right now. It's not bad for Wyoming. It's the same temperature as here, pretty much. Moldo cherry blossoms are in full bloom in Japan now. Must be beautiful. Here, occasionally, we can see them, and there are places in the city with a lot of cherry trees. They're blooming too. But definitely a lot more of them in Japan right now. Wally, hello from Fort Worth, Texas, USA. Nice scenery, thank you. And welcome. It is nice. That's what the rink is, or was rather, when it was colder. No, but yeah, right, it seems like it has always been like this. So beautiful. John R. look at that beautiful blue sky, no clouds. Yeah, no clouds today, right? And blue sky. Ducks. Are those Canadian geese? Probably. The larger ones. So we're having a nature walk today. The name of this bridge here is Gatstow Bridge. Nice view. Blue is my favorite color, John R. A lot of people consider blue their favorite color, actually. Probably the percentage of, the highest percentage of people with favorite color would be people that like blue more than any other color, I think. Welcome everyone who's watching. Please don't forget to hit that like button, and thank you. And why? Thank you. I was like, I'm smelling something. Where is it coming from? Right there. Sky blue is my favorite color, and why? Surfboard, I like orange. This is nature sanctuary. That is kind of fenced off from everything else here, and if we go in there, it has a nice path, and they're supposed to be closed 30 minutes prior to sunset, so it's kind of like soon. John R, I like anything with an orange flavor too. Interesting fragment here in the park. In the summer it looks and feels totally different. It's like you're walking in the forest, kind of. Dear one, first, thank you for the information and breaking news. LT, which park is bigger, Hyde Park or Central Park? Hard to tell. I need to look it up. Hyde Park is in London, right? In London. Not too many people in the park today. Yeah, in London. Yeah, I thought so. Another area of the rink, and not anymore this season because it's too warm for that. But this past holiday season, we streamed from here, and there was the event that was called Hanukkah on Ice. So I went in there and streamed from there. That was pretty cool. A combination of people celebrating, Jewish people mostly, celebrating Hanukkah and enjoying the rink. A lot of music and a lot of food, homemade Jewish food like latkes and soups and donuts and something else and something else. That was pretty awesome. Hey Karina, Sam Pod, hey, good evening. Leandro, thank you all, very pretty place. Watching you from Brazil. Boa noite, Leandro, and thank you for watching. Which way we will go? We will go probably this way. Starboard Central Park is 2.5 times bigger than just Google. Thank you so much.
10 minutes away.
So Central Park is 2.5 times bigger than Hyde Park in London. No, well, according to Google, Central Park is double the size of that of Hyde Park. 2.5, kind of the same thing. Thank you for the info. Brian Young, hey. Finally, lots of flowers. Interesting, too, like Country Pass. Central Park is humongous. Central Park South is Midtown and the beginning of Upper East Side and Upper West Side, and 110th Street is Central Park North, which is Harlem, basically. But some can argue and say it's still Upper West Side, but it's kind of borderline. Oh, there's a lot of flowers everywhere. Look back. In front of us, across park, is Fifth Avenue, eastern edge of Central Park, so to speak. Marshall Spring was good around there, wasn't it? Not yet. We didn't really have any warm days yet. Maybe kind of warm once, 1 or 2 days. And then back to kind of weird temperatures. Now it's what, 45-ish? It's like 3-4 Celsius, maybe 5, but it's kind of cold. It's a little warmer around, daytime, midday, but still. In the evening, it's pretty chilly. Need gloves. Surfboard. I like the great field in the park. It's the biggest open area. So, 5th Avenue over there, then Central Park South, and Central Park West. So nice baseball fields here, multiple here, and not just here. Across park, there's so much space. Park is 3 long avenue blocks long, so from there to 5th Avenue on the other corner, at the other corner, and 50 street blocks long. 20 blocks is a mile, so 2.5 miles long, like 4 kilometers long. So I can imagine this space. So we're kind of walking towards Central Park West right now. Welcome everyone. Thank you for enjoying our walk with us. If you didn't give us a like yet, it only takes a moment. Please give us a like. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Is today the first day for baseball, St. Pod? Yes. Yep, I think so. I think Yankees is playing today and Mets playing tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. These towers are on West 57th Street. They're called the Billionaire Row, and at least 2 more are about to start building around those others. So it is going to be a non-stop process. It is non-stop, really. Clayton, hey. Surfboard, the street lamps tell you what street is adjacent to your location. Well, they have this numbers on them that if you know the code, you probably know what it means, but they don't tell you what street. But if you look at it, like this one is, for example, 6451.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, at least Justin won't get pulled over randomly.
St. Paul, that's for emergencies, I think. You know, it's a good question. Or for the repair purposes, maybe if something happens and they need to fix it, they know exactly which one's which. Ball fields. So now we're walking parallel to Central Park West. To locate an emergency, yeah, it makes sense. Nice views. Soon the trees will cover and we will not be able to see anything through, but right now still not too late. Tavern on the Green is that very famous restaurant right there. KMG, because every lamppost in the park has a number near the base. The first two digits tell you the nearest street. Oh, thank you. Central Park stretches from 59th to 110th. Thank you. The final two digits, the lamp's number in that series, indicate which side of the park you're in. Even mean east and odd mean west. Thank you so much. This is slightly different. This one starts with W, but I'm sure it's west and then 65. It does sound like 65th Street. Makes sense. Awesome. Now let's find an old-fashioned lamppost and see. Even though here I guess they're using this slightly different code, but we see the direction and W66 West 66th Street. Let's see what we find on this one. 6601. So yeah, 66th Street, and it's an odd number, so it's on the west. That makes perfect sense. Thank you for the info, KMG. Hey, on Earth again. John Burke. Let's go look at the trees a little closer. Carefully, because bikes are here too, and they don't stop. This Tavern on the Green. And a beautiful building, very kind of old-fashioned looking, but very historical too. Full of people inside. blooming trees right there. Surfboard. Tavern on the Green is nice. A little pricey, yes, but it's a place to visit if you get a chance. Historical restaurants. Tulips are here too, about to start blooming. Marcia, have you ever watched Swedish Cottage puppets at this location? It's a little further up there. No, never been inside, to be honest. But it's located near what's called Shakespeare Garden, I think, in a park. Oh, there's a huge blooming tree, so beautiful. Jeremy, hey. Nice sunset view of Central Park South. St. Paul, I heard it will have 75 degrees weather on Saturday. What? You know, I didn't check, but I know that it's going to be raining on Saturday. But if it's warm and raining, then I'll take it. Don't forget your likes, and only takes a moment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And those who are subscribed, thank you, and thank you for being subscribed, for your support, for your likes, for your sharing our channel with your friends and family, and on your social media, and also for your donations and contributions. And thank you to all our channel members as well. Yeah, it should get a little warmer. That would be so much more pleasant. Roberts, okay, I'm back. I was getting my stuff ready to go home tonight. Welcome back. This is southwest area of Central Park, so to speak. There are approximately around 70th Street. We see Dakota building through the trees. That way on 72nd Street. Finally, the horse carriage. They don't get too many customers today. If you're in New York and you want to take a horse carriage ride in Central Park, ask yourself, how else would you spend $100? Scoreboard Yankees won 5-0. Yay. Well, if there's two of you, how else can you spend $100? For example, go see New York City from above, some observation deck, or maybe two even. Even if you take a ride, you don't go far, and instead of 30 minutes, 20 minutes, you might as well walk maybe for an hour or hour and a half, but you will get, in my humble opinion, you will enjoy the park more if you're walking, and it's free. Unless, of course, you want it to be super romantic, then let's just hope that the guy who will be your driver, quote unquote, will be pleasant and will love his job and will actually be smiling and telling you stuff about New York City. Otherwise, it will be just not so exciting. Hi, the Mark P. Hi, everyone. We started our walk today on Madison Avenue and East 61st Street, near the original Statue of Liberty. Then we came to the park and we are enjoying Central Park around its southwest areas. The Dakota building is in front of us in the center. This is West 72nd Street. A lot of people jogging after work. Also, what a pleasant afternoon it feels. People with good energy. Well said, thank you. Let's walk out of the park right here on the side. And that's the Dakota building. And why has anyone heard from Audi? Audi, yes, where is Audi? He was so active, so present, and all of a sudden, it's not here. He's not here, or she's not here, we don't know. But Audi is not here. Where is Audi? Anybody knows? Let us know. Yeah, he's on NYC walking show. Gotcha. Well, as long as he's good, he's healthy, good for him. We just were a little concerned. This is West 72nd Street and Central Park West. The Dakota Jamil Bife, hey hey. It's called the Dakota because when it was built, I think if I'm not mistaken, 1874 or something like that, it was located so far from downtown Manhattan where everything else was really. And just as far as the state of Dakota from state of New York. That's why this is what the legend says that's why this name was offered for the building, and it was named the Dakota Building. Also, it is famous because John Lennon lived here, and he was shot near the building there in 1980. That's why a lot of tourists come here, and there is an area in the park that's called Strawberry Fields, which is right back there, and oftentimes you can hear the the musicians playing the songs, the Beatles songs and Lennon songs, and it's just a memorial to commemorate John Lennon's talent and life and impact that he created on the music industry, and generally impacted several generations of people, him and the Beatles and the whole musical revolution that was going on in the 20th century and the second half of the 20th century. So this is a very popular place, and we're going to cross the street and look at the entrance to the Dakota. Go past the that underpass because it's a private property and they have doormen and security, so it's not for everyone, but the tourists oftentimes they just come here and take pictures here, even though it's a pretty sad famous building and pretty sad place right around here. That's the entrance to the Dakota Building. This is West 72nd Street. Kamiji, I think that Dakota is one of the most beautiful residential buildings around Central Park. Not just Central Park, but probably in the whole New York City for sure. Very unique architecture, and it just stands out from the crowd. Surfboard, enjoy dinner. We'll see you later. Whoops. Yes, gimbal can get emotional. We know that. See, even a little fencing around the building, very, very close to the building, but around the building is very artsy. Now, these windows are well covered, well protected. It looks like those are wooden, probably original. They're made out of wood for sure. They're very, very fancy, but no one can see through it except for a little bit of a ceiling, so privacy. No, but the moon show in the Kamiji, it surprises me when I learn how many famous people have lived here. New York City, Connie, hey. That's Renty. It's rather expensive parking, half-hour special. So it's actually $20 almost. That's crazy. It's above normal. Now obviously the network is so weird. It shouldn't be like that. And why you want a tour of the whole building? Oh, then you have to know people that could make it happen. That would be amazing, but you know, you can't just get it. Yeah, I guess they don't have tours. It's just you have to know people who know people. Yeah, that parking was just weird, I guess. No, definitely not typical. Hey, Ron Diaz. This one is called the Olcott, Olcott. Not a very old building. Probably almost as old as Dakota, maybe a little bit younger, just a little bit. At the time of construction, that was pretty high, and it was probably the highest in the city at some point. Not the highest, but as far as residential towers. Big talk. It's staying bright longer, yes, because we moved the clock 1 hour ahead. So it definitely better for everyone to enjoy the daylight longer after work. We're approaching Columbus Avenue. This is Upper West Side of Manhattan. And that's a Dakota bar. Dakota bar at the corner is, one of those bars where John Lennon and Yoko Ono used to like to go and have a drink. One of them, because it's right there on the block. But we're talking how many years ago? More than 42 years ago. Time flies. And we're past the spring equinox, so the days are getting longer. Anyways, absolutely. Kenji, LOL, Upper West Side is trash on the sidewalks. OT, did you know my uncle used to live in New York City? He told me when I was young, when I come to the city, I have to be very strict. People are busy and rude. Well, current situation, a lot of people are, well, I don't want to say a lot, but plenty. So there's several categories. There are what I call elements. Those are, you have to be careful around them. Then there are people who are on edge that may not show any weird behavior, but God forbid you accidentally touch them, or you're on the subway, you're on the train, and you turn and your backpack touches them. That can trigger some sort of reaction. And everybody else who is trying to behave, no matter how hard the life is. What a nice vehicle. Dejan Blagojevic, if I'm reading this correct, left from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome. Hello from Melbourne, Australia, New York of Australia. Melbourne is New York of Australia. Good morning. Thank you for finding our channel, and please don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you can get notifications in the future. And everybody, thank you for your likes. Long time no hear. Sirens. I think it's an ambulance crossing Columbus Avenue and moving toward us right now. Daisy, good evening. No, it turned. Marcel, good night. Alan, chat. People, good vibes. We will see you, Marcel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Darlene W, hey, hey. Laser hair removal. Fancy. Fancy looking space. Next block is Amsterdam Avenue. This is Upper West Side Manhattan. Fall shop. This one is awesome. And we should revisit Delilah and I. We should revisit this place too. It's Vietnamese. And it's good. Chinese Latin cuisine. I don't know. I'm not a fan of places that fuse two completely different cuisines in one restaurant. It's like, and they call it a fusion. I don't know. I think it's not the best. Like, if you want to experience a certain type of food, you should not mix it with it. But then again, that's me. I'm not an expert. I'm just eater. I like to eat. And why? Oh, I love that fall shop. Great food. Speaking of food, Delilah made bread pudding. The way she made bread pudding, I had it for breakfast, I had it for lunch, and I will have it for dinner. I don't know, something's wrong with me, or she is an amazing cook. Amsterdam Avenue and West 72nd Street. Connie, yum, I love bread pudding. Noble, like, share, and subscribe. This is kind of like an intersection of Amsterdam and Broadway around here. And this is the entrance to the subway. This is 72nd Street on 1, 2, and 3 lines, so you can tell that that's an older entrance, the way it's built. An hour, I have to start taking off here. Me too. We're streaming today for 1 hour and we had a good walk. We started on East 61st Street and Madison Avenue near the original Statue of Liberty. If you missed the beginning of the stream, rewind and enjoy. Then we walked through Central Park and into Upper West Side. This is Amsterdam Avenue and 72nd Street, West 72nd. And this is Broadway, see? Broadway and Amsterdam Avenue is touching here, kissing here. And why? Yummy, I love bread pudding too. What did Delilah put in here, in there, in hers? Huh. Well, she told me, but as much as I like to eat, I don't remember the ingredients. But the rum for sure, the raisins, nutmeg, and maybe 10 or 15 other ingredients. So I'll just say it tastes like, oh my god. And I was warned not to swallow it, but to chew at least 30 times before before the next piece. So this is really a good idea to enjoy it and to enjoy the taste, which I was trying to do. So, well, can't promise I did 30, but maybe 20, which is still not bad. Yeah, that was awesome. There are two subway entrances here. One here and one there. OT, I have to go. Okie doke. And we probably have to go too. So, thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for being subscribed if you are subscribed. Oh, look at that building, beautiful. And if you forgot to subscribe, please do it real quick. And also click the like button real quick. We thank all of our subscribers, all of our supporters, all of our members, and all of you who would share the links to the anything on this channel, anywhere in your social media, and with your friends and family. Thank you so much. And as we always say, we will see you sooner rather than later. Today is Thursday, March 30th, 2023. Local time in New York is 7:38 p.m. Have a fantastic rest of the day or the beginning of a new one. Take a great care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we will see you soon. Good night, everyone. You are very welcome. Hope you enjoyed it, and you will enjoy our walks in the future as well. Good night.